Hello traders, today is Wednesday, January 24th. I'm going to do a quick recap on today using the Roadmap software. Now the Roadmap software is based off of price action. I'm going to explain to you exactly what you're seeing, how this works, and what's happening. We've also implemented for the users and the members at DayTradeToWin a live trading room every day, Monday through Thursday, that you could log in. So for members, if you have the Roadmap or the Trade Scalper, or you're in Mentorship, join us every day at 10 o'clock for members only. Trading room, you can find that in your member account. Now, if you need a member account, you can get a free member account at DayTradeToWin.com, and you can get signed up. There's no cost, it's free. You can get your member account. Now, before we begin, remember that trading is risky. Please don't trade with funds you cannot afford to lose. There are risks involved with trading. So let's get right into it. The shaded areas, the roadmap zones that you're seeing here on the chart, this is a proprietary software. And what happens when price lands in these zones is very often the market stops and reverses. So the idea in using the roadmap zones, and especially for the traders who are funded or trying to get funded, we have a lot of traders using this software with funded accounts. It stops you from going into a wrong move. So when price trades into the zone, it tells you to wait and only take a trade if it goes through it or if it reverses off of it. So you're going to see these signals that say long or short, roadmap long, roadmap short. I also have here the blueprint software on the chart. BP is for blueprint. So what we're looking at is whether or not taking a trade at these zones is a good idea. So let's take, for example, the first that you're seeing here at about 12 o'clock where the market landed inside, just the wick there landed inside of the zone. And you're going to see right up on top, roadmap short. That's indicating that until the market goes through and breaks and continues, we are not going long. We're going to hold a position and really focus on whether or not it reverses. So this is a counter trend strategy. If it reverses, and you'll see the signal, or if it breaks through the zone, it means that the manipulation, the profit taking is finished, and now we can go to the next zone. And that's exactly what happened. Once the market reversed, then we see it continue and climb back up and land in the very next shaded area, the zone, the blueprint zone, zone B, at about 1 o'clock. And what happened? The market immediately reversed off of it and came tumbling down all the way down. Then what you're seeing now at about 1:10, which is about 10 minutes later, is the market landing inside zone A. Now you can see that it paused just for a minute, and after it hit the zone, just paused for maybe 3 or 4 minutes and then continued straight down. So that's an opportunity to go short once it breaks through the zone. The next thing you're seeing now with that little green arrow that says roadmap long, 49.21 quarter, that's indicating that the market landed in the zone and is now telling you wait, go long as a counter trend first and foremost, and if it reverses and continues lower, then you can get out of the trade, you can go short because that zone isn't holding. But you can see that it landed in the zone perfectly, and now it's reversing and going long. There's a couple of rules that go along with this. So the first rule we really have to understand is how far away are we entering either long or short? And that's important because we don't want to enter long or short if it makes a big bounce and then you're chasing it. So that's not a good idea. We want to enter as close as possible in the zone, even inside the zone, if it's possible, where the market gives you an opportunity where it lands in this shaded area. You're going to go long or short counter trend and have a very tight stop, maybe a pivotal stop or maybe a stop on the other side of the zone. So this is how the roadmap zone is being used today in the daily trading room that we just started. We have a couple of people who are funded in the room. So we asked them, how are you doing? And they said the roadmap is a great signal software to keep us out of losing trades. Now, obviously, it's not perfect. Sometimes the market gives you a signal and then it continues and you have a very tight stop to protect you. So always use a stop. Now, if you think the markets are random, you're definitely mistaken. They are manipulated. This happens day in and day out, and that's why the roadmap is so powerful, because it keeps you out of a losing position. Now, you can see the market went straight down. It went down from about 1 o'clock to about 1:20. Everything, moving averages included, are telling you to go short, but the roadmap stopped you from going short once it landed in the zone. I think that's the power of the roadmap. And now you see a new zone up on top. It says zone A up potential. Now, what does that mean? It means that if the market reaches that zone, don't go long, or wait at least until it breaks through it on the opposite side. So it may reach it, it may not reach it, it may attempt to reach it. It doesn't matter. What's really important, or what's most important, is if it lands in that zone, hold off on going long or being long until it breaks through. It doesn't seem like it's going to make it or reach it, so we don't have anything to worry about that. Now, as the market continues lower, possibly a new zone now to the bottom side. So you'll see now a new shaded area lower, which will say zone A down or zone B down or something, and it will indicate don't go short. So these zones are constantly being created, stopping you from making the mistake of entering against the profit taking. So the best way I can describe this is, and this is how we teach this, in the event that you're accumulating a position, you're going to accumulate over time. So you're going to accumulate maybe 5 or 6 contracts or 10 contracts. You're just accumulating and accumulating and accumulating. But when it's time to take a profit, you're not going to exit, or these traders typically don't exit over time. They exit much sooner. They dump it. And that's what's happening. Once it lands into the roadmap zone, what you're seeing is the opportunity for a dumping, which will overtake, override, absorb everybody on the opposite side. So they're just getting out of a large position, which will reverse the market. That's what the zone is indicating. If you have a personal account, if you have a funded account, if you're trying to get funded, the roadmap is a great tool to have in your arsenal. So I'm just waiting here for another setup to show you another example of the roadmap in action. Okay, the market's going lower. I'm waiting to see, there it is. So there's now a new roadmap zone, zone C down. So what does that mean? Let's hear what you have to say about the roadmap trading software. Visit DayTradeToWin.com, subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave a comment. Let's make sure that we as traders understand how manipulation works, and join the Accelerated Mentorship program. It includes all the courses and software. We have more videos on the roadmap. Click the links below and watch the next video.